So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Mbappe, Batistuta, Cafu. Cafu plays it in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the ball's gone astray. Van der Ven trying to keep this in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a searching pass. Decent chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It's Park Ji-sung. Davids. Half an hour played now. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. Great vision. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball. Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's managed to gift it back. Scholes. Played into space. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard. Cafu. Batistuta. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Brazil, number 4, Adams.
And we're off again.
14,
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Number 17, for Nielsen. Number 9, Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field, number 2, Cannavaro.
Sporting come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now...
Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And this is Eto'o, back into the middle. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Goes looking wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Schneider. Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Out towards the flank. Referee's given a throw. White, not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes short and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence.
Sporting really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
In with the challenge. And the shot! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitutions taking place.
Sporting can make their change now with a break in play. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake.
Eto'o is shapes to shoot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Sporting present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Check in the context of the game, he must save it. As you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's Schneider! It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
5 minutes added time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rijkaard. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that has put paid to that. Scholes. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Can he get it through? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. No, he's not getting any further than that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's picked it up out wide. Van Bouten getting this one clear. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Makalele. And he's well positioned here. Lahm goes on a charge down the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Batistuta. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Sporting really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now it's David. Batistuta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball over the top. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Scholes. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And the counter is on. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's David, and this is Forlan. Forlan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
De Bruyne, Forlan. Xavi Alonso. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Forlan. Great ball. It's Forlan! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cafu. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's a good-looking delivery. De Bruyne tries to play it through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, they've got it again. Cafu. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Scholes. De Bruyne. Scholes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that has been cut short. Scholes. Taken back almost at once. And it's Xavi Alonso. Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Sporting clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Makaleli. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sporting can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. Claude Makelele, a player whose name entered the very language of the game, Jim.
Yeah, but his arrival in English football, Peter, I felt was key in taking the title from the previous season's Invincibles. And his first goal in English football was scored on what was the homecoming of the new champions, was it not?
Yeah, stoppage time penalty. He missed it, actually, but he did score on the rebound.
Yeah, that's right. Not glamorous, nor spectacular, but no less crucial. It pretty much describes him as a player.
That's been slipped through, and he's picked it up out wide. Plays it across. Rijkaard gets it clear. De Bruyne. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, cracking ball. And Batistuta! Goal! Sporting! 200. It's the goal they all came to see.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So, a breakthrough already. That is ended up in no man's land. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Scholes. Now it's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Ball driven to... He's got Tool! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Doku demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
Shoots! Goal! Sporting! And they've got their lead back.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer for Sporting.
And now he has two.
Minutes is number 7.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Cannavaro. Makelele, very much a man of this moment. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's there to clear it. Goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Tries to play it through. And he's gone looking for safety. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's superb. Now that is a hefty challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Batistuta! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Sporting go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Sporting are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 32, Tevez. Number 22, De Bruyne. Number 8, Doku. Number 21.
And we're off again.
Yamal. Coming on the field, number 10.
And that's a throw-in.
Mbappe. Number 20, Stojkovic. Number 24.
Stojkovic.
Lorenzo Insigne. Number 15, Rivaldo.
Cafu. That's beautifully weighted. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's been shifted off it. Cafu. And the counter is on. Costa Curta. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. And it's Scholes. Lahm. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's nice. No, he refuses to take the bait. Lahm made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, what has happened here? Lahm. Van Dijk. Stojkovic powering forward here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dink through. Mbappe. Lahm. Looking to go deep. Oh, that was vital. Stojkovic. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he has been fouled there. Van Dijk has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
He has found the way through, and he's certainly onside here. Big chance! Stojkovic, who does have an assist to his name, out to the right. The less said about that pass, the better.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Request today for everybody to
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That's a shade optimistic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cafu, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Zico, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. Pedri gets it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Zico. Neither side yet able to find the net. Van de Ven. Nicely aimed pass. That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great vision. Now this could be a chance. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. No way through. Cafu. It's Xavi Alonso. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Sporting. Number 20, Costa Curta. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 22.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. And they win it back again. Lobbed in behind. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Zico. But they've got it again. Sporting come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Hakimi getting this one clear.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Batistuta. Shot, surely! It's a goal! Sporting are all square.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Oh, what has happened here? He's won on Batistuta! Goal! Sporting! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 7.
Sporting take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yaya Toure. Sporting are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard tries to clear. Decent progress down the left. Oh, goes for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Now it's Batistuta. Rummenigge.
Sporting surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Zico. They really do have to make something of this. Nice control. He's having a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Substitution in progress.
All hands on deck for this one. Cleared away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a decent clearance. And here's... shoots! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
The goal scorer.
It was casual, it was kept. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Belletti. Distributed tidily. Played towards the other side. Neymar. Looking to go deep. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's a good ball out wide. Lewandowski, Messi, he's got away. The ball's Son Heung-min! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Rice. David Villa. Now it's Rice, and he lines up he gets big! Goal! Sporting! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking tidy in possession here. They want to be quick to recover. He's tried one! And one more try! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lewandowski plays a sharp little ball here. Cantona. Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the through ball. A lot of space ahead. There's the shot! And that was very necessary. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Villa. Now it's Rice. Oh, super ball. And he's in, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched. Cantona! Brilliant from Cantona! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. The purest. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Sporting are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Sporting are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are back on the way. And the pass is intercepted. Cantona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Rice. And here's Son Heung-min. Nice interception, well timed. And he thumps it clear. Well, that has not gone well. Rice. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Great vision. And this is Son Heung-min. Xavi Alonso. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Bouten. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
This looks promising. That pass has been well intercepted. David Villa. Can he finish? Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sporting blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And that has left him in a heap. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Rice. Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Lewandowski. Chiellini goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Knocks it into space, and this is Batistuta, and shoots! He's scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Sporting are having a ball here. Now he's got space here. And it's hoisted clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for a runner. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Sporting pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Sporting.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim? And the finish! And he's managed to get rid. Passing nice and neat.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Rice. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. He has a look up, and he's surging through. Cafu. Sporting still without a single shot on target. Batistuta. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Cafu. Vinicius Junior. Spread it left. Xavi Alonso. Now Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Beckenbauer. Guti. Azar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe going about things with real menace. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Sporting are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Good take, and is he in? Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello, attendees.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Sporting go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. And that's another good win of the ball. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He might... and he shoots! Oh, the ball... and the keeper couldn't hold it. Azar. Sporting leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Vinicius Junior! Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's picked his way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for...
Decent chance! They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Now it's Batistuta, and he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, it's come to nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 1 minute added
Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a It's Bale! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hit into the middle. Van Dijk gets it away. Pass is just off target. Well seen, saw that coming. He's had a shot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that's neat. Cleared without hesitation. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Searching pass he's played there. Marmouche! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van der Ven getting this one clear. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good ball! Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Sporting grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Now that's well seen too. Rice tries to play it through. Rijkaard makes the interception. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. It's a searching pass. Good read, needed to be. Rice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Van der Ven. He gets big! And collective relief etched on. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Sporting are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Sporting. Number 7, Batistuta. Number 20, Costa Curta. Coming on the field, number 19, Suarez. Number 5, Long. Substitutions taking place.
The second half then, just getting going. Sporting do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's a cute ball. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Beckham goes short. And he thumps it clear. Beckham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Sporting are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Raul. Sporting do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Marmouche is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And the volley. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rijkaard. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well played. Serginho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just about up to 75 minutes. And the pass is intercepted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cleared without complication. Sporting have reclaimed it. Well, that has not gone well. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution.
Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Minutes has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Serge Gnabry's early career was a real...
David Villa! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Xavi Alonso. Cafu. Gnabry.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good strength. Van Dijk clears it away. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That is ended up in no man's land. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. Schneider. Van de Ven. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cavani goes looking wide. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Batistuta. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it.
Shot a goal! Oh, in for the pieces! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And yes, it's him again. Sporting find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Passing nice and neat. Now it's Sané. Xavi Alonso. Tries to pass it through. And here's Sané.
Has been indicated.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Not the most convincing of passes. Now, who's going to be first to this? And we hit half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Sporting are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cafu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Gnabry. And he skips past his man. And that's gone route one. And that's another good win of the ball. David Villa on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Rice. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. David Villa. He's going for goal! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And here's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rice looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Villa. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Caught offside that time. That's a cute ball. That is a great pick out. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Out to the right.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout.